I have a quick update on the coronavirus relief talks that I will be discussing right now. Before we get started, please make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel, turn on post notifications so you can see when I post my next video. Just in case you guys did not have a chance to see, Donald Trump had a town hall yesterday, and just for the record, Joe Biden had his as well. I believe in Philadelphia, Trump had his in Miami. So a lot of topics of conversation were brought up, and in Donald Trump's case, he was pressed on a lot of issues. I mean, he is the president of the United States, so he would definitely be the best source to attack, question, whatever you want to say, with issues and ongoing issues still going on right now. Donald Trump was pressed specifically on the coronavirus stimulus package negotiations going on with House Speaker Nancy Pelosi, and he did make it really clear that he is ready to sign a stimulus bill, but Pelosi does not want to give the money. Now I'm going to be showing you just a quick article that kind of gets more specific as to what he has to say right now. Okay, so in this article, you're just going to see a quick little breakdown as to what Donald Trump exactly said in quotations. So he went on to say the following: the problem you have is Nancy Pelosi. She couldn't care less about the worker. She couldn't care less about our people, Trump said during Thursday night's town hall. He went on to also say, and we should have a stimulus, and I want a stimulus. The Republicans would approve a stimulus. The problem is she doesn't want to do it because she thinks it's bad for her election. The fact is, she's wrong because people know she's in our way and she's not approving it. Now, in my opinion, I do live in California, and to be honest, one of the main reasons that I really started to make these videos is to just try and get more informed, especially during these times, as to what happens in the political sphere. It's not something we necessarily always pay attention to, but it is really important, and moving forward, I hope more people start paying attention to it. But basically, the reason I say that is because as far as what Donald Trump said, that it's bad for her election, to be honest, again, I live in California, she's from California, and I really don't know exactly as to how she gets put into the position she holds. I don't know if we, the people, vote for her, or if she gets elected by a select group of politicians who vote for her, you know, to basically make her the Speaker of the House of Representatives. They might work that way. I know I learned about this in school, definitely in the past, but it's been about 2 years or so since I graduated university. So, you know, you forget stuff, so it happens. But I'll do more research on that. But basically, Trump is basically saying that she has her own agenda as to why she's not passing these stimulus talks. Now, the Republicans have offered, or in the White House specifically, have offered the $1.8 trillion package. Democrats and Nancy Pelosi are holding off on the $2.2 trillion package. But the reason I think she should definitely accept it is because it includes two main things, among other great things. It includes stimulus checks and the enhanced unemployment benefits. In my opinion, those are the two key factors that really come into play with the American people getting help. Obviously, there's other programs that are really beneficial, especially to small businesses that are struggling, etc. However, the two things that I just mentioned are actually what I think are the two key components as to what people are really worrying about. Yes, obviously going back to school in person rather than staying virtual is really important. However, I think people are just mainly concerned with their personal finances, and these direct payments, like we received a couple of months ago, directly affect that, whether to pay off a bill, pay off some of their mortgage for, you know, rent for that month, etc. Whatever the case may be. I myself use it to pay off just some quick credit cards, which was really beneficial to me. So I hope we really do come together and get another stimulus package. However, it really doesn't seem likely because of Nancy Pelosi using this for her own agenda, just to not get Trump any benefit when it comes to this November 3rd election. That's just my opinion. Please let me know down in the comments what you guys think. Now, Trump also went on to say that Nancy Pelosi, she really put the pressure again on Nancy Pelosi by saying, we are ready to sign and pass stimulus, but she's got to approve it. This was not our people's fault. This was China's fault. And she's penalizing our people. I'm ready to sign a big, beautiful stimulus bill. So Trump had to end that, I guess, in a big fashion like he usually tries to do. So again, Nancy Pelosi has this bill on her table, but she's been really clear that she's not going to accept anything that the Republicans are proposing unless they meet the $2.2 trillion bill. However, in my opinion, as I'm reading through this and just kind of thinking on my own, I guess right now, I think in order to put more pressure on Nancy Pelosi, what should happen So the Republicans are offering the $1.8 trillion bill. Obviously, it doesn't include everything that Nancy Pelosi is outlining. In my opinion, in order to put more pressure on her, I think the Trump administration, the White House, and Republicans even should meet her demands of $2.2 trillion, but not include what she wants. I think that they should include another round of stimulus checks, so making it 2 checks for the people, and I think that would really put pressure on her to get something done. Why? Because she's going to see that they're almost making the $2.2 trillion that she's really asking for, and the Republicans get the benefit in sending out 2 checks to the American people, which I would love, and I'm sure a lot of you guys would love. That's just my idea. Her having her $300 million net worth, obviously she's not affected by any of this. We're the ones that are actually affected. So that's just my 2 cents on what I think should happen moving forward. And again, I really hope that a stimulus package is agreed on before the election, which is around 2 to 3 weeks away. But please let me know down in the comments what you guys think, and I'll see you guys in the next video.